JAN, Job Accommodation Network, Practical Solutions, Workplace Success, 800-526-7234 for voice, 877-781-9403 for TTY. AskJan.org.
Disclosing a disability to obtain an accommodation. Jackie is a nurse at a hospital. She reveals to her supervisor, Tom, that she has multiple sclerosis and requests an accommodation. Jackie enters Tom's office and then sits adjacent to him.
Come in.
Thank you for seeing me, Tom.
Oh, take a seat. What's up, Jackie?
Well, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's personal.
Okay, shoot.
I haven't mentioned this before, but I have MS, multiple sclerosis, and lately I've been having more flare-ups.
MS flare-ups? Okay, got it. And?
Well, when these flare-ups occur, I experience quite a bit of fatigue.
Appearing
and
distracted,
sometimes brain
Tom
fog.
shuffles paperwork.
The rotational shifts that I'm on, it makes it difficult to regulate my meds and get enough sleep.
I see, and?
Well, I'm concerned how the fatigue and difficulty concentrating may affect my focus when working with patients, especially when it comes to dispensing meds.
Difficulty when dispensing meds? Well, that's putting patient safety at risk.
Patient safety has not been an issue, but it could become one, and that's why I wanted to talk to you to see how to manage the situation.
Well, I'll tell you how we're going to manage it. You're going to go out on medical leave immediately until you're clear to come back by a physician.
Jackie looks perplexed.
I got to take this.
Tom picks up
But I
phone.
suggest you go talk to HR.
Well, if I could just have a regular day shift and some rest breaks, I'm sure that I could actually...
Yes, I know. We're running low on clindamycin. It's on back order. They've assured me a week and a half, but I can look for another source if you want. Maybe we get it quicker.
Jackie exits the office.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Bye.
Tom exhales deeply and shakes his head. From home, Jackie calls Linda at the Job Accommodation Network to inquire about her accommodations.
Hello, this is Linda. How may I help you?
Hello, Linda. My name is Jackie, and I have a disability question about accommodation.
Okay.
But first of all, is this conversation confidential? I mean, will anyone know what we talked about?
Our services are confidential. We won't share your conversation with anyone else. What would you like to tell me about your situation?
I have had multiple sclerosis, MS, for several years now. And recently, I've had more flare-ups and a lot of fatigue and difficulty concentrating.
Okay, I understand.
I'm a nurse in a hospital, and they have me on a rotating shift, sometimes graveyard, swing, days. It changes constantly. And the unpredictable hours are making it really hard to regulate my meds or get enough sleep. And I'm struggling to take care of patients because I'm just exhausted and I can't think straight.
Okay, have you told your employer about your disability and/or asked for an accommodation?
Yes. Yesterday I went to my supervisor and I told him about my MS and the flare-ups and the challenges I'm having. He reacted strongly to the part about having trouble with focus and how that might impact dispensing meds accurately.
I see. What did he say?
Before I could tell him what I thought would help, he said he wanted to put me on medical leave and would not listen when I tried to explain what I thought would help.
I'm sorry to hear that was a difficult conversation. I suggest you consider putting your accommodations request in writing and submitting it to the appropriate person in the Human Resources Department.
I thought about that, but I'm concerned that my supervisor will not be happy about me going around him. I don't want to make the situation any worse than it is.
Okay. What if you addressed the written request to your supervisor with a copy to HR?
Well, he probably still would not be happy, but I would be following standard procedures, so I guess I could try that.
Okay. Well, on the JAN website, we have a sample accommodation request letter that you are more than welcome to utilize. This will help you remember to include all of the aspects that are suggested in this type of written request.
Thank you for the advice and for pointing me to the sample letter. It's very helpful.
That's what we're here for. Happy to help. Good luck with this situation and feel free to call us again if you need anything.
Jackie smiles.
Okay, thank you.
Jackie enters Tom's office and then sits adjacent to him and Maria, the HR business partner, to discuss accommodation solutions.
Well, the board of directors acted on your budget proposal very nicely. Congratulations.
Jackie, come on in. Have a seat. Tom, would you like to get us started?
Sure. Jackie, I understand that you don't think it's necessary to take a medical leave. So we've been exploring other ways to accommodate your disability as you requested.
Okay.
Now, unfortunately, we don't have a spot available right now on the day shift, but we can get you a regular spot on the night shift from 11 to 7.
And we can build in a few rest breaks during a shift. Do you think that would work?
Yes, that sounds like a good plan. I appreciate the shift consistency and the ability to rest when need be.
Not for the time being, Jackie. We don't want you dispensing medications to the patients. We want to make sure that these changes we've implemented are actually working and you'll feel clear-headed to do the meds.
Patient safety is my first priority too, Tom. And I'm fine not giving meds until I'm feeling like I can return to that part of my job.
Any other questions or things we need to resolve, Jackie or Tom? The new shift will start on Monday.
There's nothing for me, Jackie.
Not right now. I would still like to be considered for a day shift because
Tom points at Maria.
I think that would be best for sleep consistency, but this will work for now, and I sincerely appreciate the accommodation.
We're glad to help. Think it's going to work out just fine.
Jackie smiles. Jackie is now dispensing meds as her supervisor, Tom, pops in to see how things are going.
Hi, Jackie. It's a full house with flu season and slippery weather conditions. How's it going?
Full house is right. Things are going smoothly, though. We got this.
I'm so glad to hear it. Take care.
Jackie and Tom smile.
In producing these videos, we were committed to recruiting talent that appropriately reflects the diversity of the U.S. Thus, both actors with and without disabilities were featured in these videos. Special thanks to Deb Daggett, Diversity.com, and NoBarriersMedia.com for their valuable contributions to the production of this video. This video was developed and produced by the Job Accommodation Network, JAN. JAN is funded by a contract with the Office of Disability Employment Policy, U.S. Department of Labor, contract number 1605DC17C0038. This video does not necessarily reflect the views or policies of the Office of Disability Employment Policy, nor does mention of trade names, commercial products, or organizations imply endorsement by the U.S. Department of Labor.